Stuart?
Denise, what have you been up to?
Robbing mostly. Still working on my screenplay.
Were you even anticipating that you're coming back to this franchise as the main characters?
No, I mean, this was a total surprise for all of us. I mean, I think Kevin got to know a little bit about it years before we did, but I never expected something like this to happen. So it's been very, very cool.
Yeah, Chuck had met with me. It was still during COVID, and I met with him about it. And he said it was early in development, so he said, "Don't tell anybody about this. I don't want people to be probing about, what this new spinoff is." And then I didn't hear from him for months, and at a certain point, I started to think maybe I imagined it, and I went back through my phone, and oh no, I definitely, it's in my phone. Here's the email to go to his office. That happened.
Yeah, because looking how he approached this before spin-offs, they're all past. They're all in the future, in the past. So coming back to the characters, to the main timeline was something new for him.
Yeah.
And also, was it for you, this comeback, something special, seeing also some other characters, I don't want to spoil for anybody, that are also appearing in the show?
Yeah, I think people will be really excited about a lot of the cameos. Mm-hmm. And I mean, almost every little part is filled out by somebody who you've seen on The Big Bang Theory. Yeah. But yeah, there are definitely some alternate fun surprises. Yeah.
Alternate versions of characters that everybody loves from the original show. And it's even, everyone was so great in the show as well. So it was great to film it and work with people that we worked with on the show. And, but in such a wild circumstance.
And also, I'm curious, what was your favorite universe that you entered or you briefly been there?
Yeah, I think my favorite was the cow universe, just because I think it's a funny premise. Mm-hmm. And it was also very fun to act and that we were chewing our cud and everything. It was just so absurd. I enjoyed that a lot. I also really liked the Paradise universe. And I was thinking I also loved the comic book universe. It's kind of a dangerous universe, but very exciting with the other characters.
Yeah, I like that one too. I mean, it's the first, the comic book universe where sort of running around, it's very actiony.
Yeah.
I also like my favorite also, I should say, is the cow universe, just because I love the fact that everything is exactly the same, except we have 4 stomachs.
All right. So I have to ask you, wasn't filming it not a little bit a drag for you with all the throwing up for every few sentences?
Not the throwing up as much as actually eating the grass. What I was eating, I believe I was eating rye.
Yeah.
Like actual rye.
That was disgusting.
And it sucked all the moisture out of my head.
Yeah, and there's a point where we get on the ground and eat from from plants on the ground. And I ate a dandelion, which I really don't recommend. They taste so bitter. It was disgusting.
Yeah. And when we were filming that and the crew was walking around lighting and everything, we were like, don't step on my dinner.
And also, I'm curious, when you read the script and you see, there's an episode when Flash is appearing, and were you imagining a Flash that you've seen on a big screen, on a small screen, or you knew that there will be somebody else playing this part?
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect. I think I didn't really have an expectation because there were some surprises with casting and stuff, so you kind of don't know, but
the script mentions that it's Golden Age Flash, which I couldn't even remember what that was. And I used to work in a comic book store in real life. We never had any Golden Age Flash comic books, but it is so hilarious.
And my last one, which cameo was your favorite one, and what was the best, the biggest surprise that they said yes and they're appearing?
You know, I was so delighted by everybody who came back, and I think they all were so funny and fun for different reasons, and everyone was so excited. I think Penny's appearance in the army episode is my favorite because it's just so different from her original character. And but still has Kaylee's like humor and she's just so funny. So I thought that was really fun.
Yeah, I thought Kunal in both of the episodes that Kunal is in, he's so wild.
Mhm.
He's just like you have no idea what he's gonna do.
Yeah.
And he was just so
so
insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.